Good day to my friends. I hope you will subscribe and share this video with your friend. Thank you. Today is Gandhi Jayanti. Today one of the greatest statesmen and birthday anniversary is celebrated in this 150th birthday celebrated by the central government and state government, as well as many more the people is celebrating his birthday. Today 150 rupees single coin is released by the central government, and also Amit Shah is forecasted for rally to advocate what principle we do not, truth and non-violence, and is the main dogma, and he had given life to that truth and non-violence means the main example for that. And Bhutan is one of the greatest, the king renounced his palace. He came out and lead life as a common man, as a very common man under the Aswatha tree. And Jesus born to that very poor families of these carpentry families, but anyhow, and he become that the son of God by his way of life. He sacrificed his life for the sinner of this world, and a friend of that poor people, and also, and he very strictly followed that truth. Even the Gandhis also lived for the sake of truth and non-violence, to get independence to us, to eradicate the caste system and many oppressions upon that innocent people, to save that purpose. And he lead that very and the humble and simple life to give a life to all the people. And by the inspiration of Mahatma Gandhi, one person started in civil rights movement in America. His name is none but Martin Luther King, Junior Martin Luther King. Also they handled that the same truth and non-violence to prohibit that racism in America. And also he had take that truth and non-violence weapons to advocate to get independence to all the people. And Bhutans also, and instead of protesting against his relatives for and occupying that palace and many more things, and he and came out, renounced his earthly life. Is a very fantastic, wonderful day. Truth alone is time in this world, because truth alone is the and permanent word, and truth is that and the words of the God that dwells forever. That is essential for this. And one of this famous song, it is aptable song, and this song regarding with this as to renounce and our normal life, to lead that betterment of life for that billions of people is more important than like that greedy people and jealous people, and plans to give more suffering and sorrows and to all the and people. Why, what purpose we have got independence? We got independence to get the civil rights to the people, freedom of religion, freedom of education, freedom of job, freedom of migration, freedom of citizenship. For all things is denied by the present government. Means what is the use of getting independence? What is the use of sacrifices of that billions of the people's life and shed their blood to get this independence, to fighting for us? So the real independence should be given, and nothing should be denied to all the people on the basis of that color, on the basis of that race, or on the basis of religion, on the basis of that country, and whatever it may be. All the people can lead that comfortable and secure life. That is that real fruit of the independence. That is the real and success of that independence to our people. Even today we are and releasing a lot of and social injustice upon that innocent people. I means that is not the utmost motto and goal of our independence. So all the peoples must get that righteous and justice and that is righteous justice should be given to all the people equally. That is essential from here. Now I am going to sing that song regarding with this. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. கங்கை யமுனை காவிரி வைகை ஓடுவது எதற்காக? கங்கை யமுனை காவிரி வைகை ஓடுவது எதற்காக? நாளும் உழைத்து தாகம் எடுத்த ஏழை நமக்காக. நாளும் உழைத்து தாகம் எடுத்து ஏழை நமக்காக. கேள்விக்குறி போல் முதுகு வளைந்து உழைப்பது எதற்காக? கேள்விக்குறி போல் முதுகு வளைந்து உழைப்பது எதற்காக? மானம் ஒன்றே பெரிதென வாழும் பிழைக்கும் நமக்காக. மானம் ஒன்றே பெரிதென பிழைக்கும் ஏழை நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. Bhutan lead that very simple life, a humble life, ordinary life. From that luxurious life into that he preferred to lead and not ordinary life. Jesus born to that save all the sinners and free us from that all sin and also give salvation to all the people. Gandhi born to this world to give, advocate truth and non-violence, the language of that truth and non-violence of that God to all the people they had born. Ambedkar born into this world in this earth to give and education and good life to all the poor people. They have born in this world from here. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி அம்பேத்கர் பூமியில் பிறந்தது எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. நிழல் வேண்டும் போது மரம் ஒன்று உண்டு. நிழல் வேண்டும் போது மரம் ஒன்று உண்டு. பகையில் சேர்ந்த பொழுது துணை ஒன்று உண்டு. பகை வந்த பொழுது துணை ஒன்று உண்டு. இருள் வந்த பொழுது ஒளி ஒன்று உண்டு. இருள் வந்த பொழுது ஒளி வந்து உண்டு. எதிர்காலம் ஒன்று எல்லோர்க்கும் உண்டு. எதிர்காலம் ஒன்று எல்லோர்க்கும் உண்டு. உண்மை என்பது ஒன்றும் உள்ளது தெய்வத்தின் மொழியாகும். உண்மை என்பது என்றும் உள்ளது தெய்வத்தின் மொழியாகும். நன்மை என்பது நாளும் வருவது நம்பிக்கை மொழியாகும். நன்மை என்பது நாளும் வருவது நம்பிக்கை மொழியாகும். புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. பொருள் கொண்ட பேர்கள் மனம் கொண்டதில்லை, பொருள் கொண்ட பேர்கள் மனம் கொண்டதில்லை, தரும் கைகள் தேடி பொருள் சென்றதில்லை. பொருள் கொண்ட பேர்கள் மனம் கொண்டதில்லை, தரும் கைகள் தேடி பொருள் வந்ததில்லை. மனம் என்ற கோயில் திறக்கின்ற நேரம், மனம் என்ற கோயில் திறக்கின்ற நேரம், அழைக்காமல் அங்கே தெய்வம் வந்து சேரும். We should not go and try to enter into the sanctum, enter into that temple. If you are that good, you open your charitable mind, God will come to your heart, you come to your mind, you need not go anywhere. When மனம் என்ற கோயில் திறக்கின்ற நேரம், அழைக்காமல் அங்கே தெய்வம் வந்து சேரும். அழுதவர் சிரிப்பதும் சிரிப்பவர் அழுவதும் விதியால் வந்ததில்லை, அழுதவர் சிரிப்பதும் சிரிப்பவர் அழுவதும் விதியால் வந்ததில்லை. ஒருவருக்கென்றே உள்ளது எல்லாம் இறைவனும் தந்ததில்லை, ஒருவருக்கென்றே உள்ளது எல்லாம் இறைவனும் தந்ததில்லை. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. கங்கை யமுனை காவிரி எல்லாம் ஓடுவது எதற்காக? கங்கை யமுனை காவிரி வைகை ஓடுவது எதற்காக? நாளும் உழைத்து தாகம் எடுத்து தோழர்கள் நமக்காக, நாளும் உழைத்து தாகம் எடுத்து தோழர்கள் நமக்காக. புத்தன் இயேசு காந்தி பிறந்தது பூமியில் எதற்காக? தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக, தோழா ஏழை நமக்காக. Why they have born in this world? Because to lead that humble life, we should not possess anything, give up to all the people, renounce, come to the street and lead that very humble life among with that humble person. Then only we realize that and realize that the presence of the God in our heart and mind. You realize that true happiness regarding with this, true happiness regarding with this, that is important. Jesus had come to this world, save all the sinners. He asked all the people, don't do any sin and give up the sin and accept me and give up the sin. And for the sinner of this, to save the sinners, to give salvation to all the people, he had come and shed the blood. Mahatma Gandhi had come to this world to give and all the people truth and non-violence. Because in this song, and what he said that, and உண்மை என்பது என்றும் உள்ளது தெய்வத்தின் மொழியாகும், நன்மை என்பது நாளும் வருவது நம்பிக்கை மொழியாகும். உண்மை, the truth is that language of that God. But English is that British language, Tamil is that Tamilian language, but French is the French language. But every people have their language. But the truth alone is that language of the God. Try to speak that language of the God to get the real happiness in our life regarding from here. So, if you have anything that God has given to you to give others, so be prepared your mind. If you open your mind, that God will come and stay in your mind. You will realize the God. You need not go to Tirupati and put crores and crores of amount there. You need not go to Krovayur, you need not go to and Kerala, Ayyappa, a temple or any other places. If you open your mind to help all other people, and God immediately, without calling him and without you invite and welcome him, definitely he will come and dwells in your heart. That is that real nature, real purpose of life. That is the reason they have come and live in this world to advocate truth and non-violence on this great eve of this Gandhiji birthday and 150 birthday, and is celebrated by the central government, many more people, but no one is handle his weapons, truth and non-violence, and no one is ready to implement his aspiration and to execute, to lead the peaceful life. India, according to him, India is a secular country. It is the land is for all kinds of the people, all religious people, but if anybody is standing against his dogma and policy, means it is ingratitude to all the people, those who have had shed their blood for this independence. Their soul will get a lot of suffering and sorrows. Their spirit cannot get leave you to and get any peace and happiness in this world. So try to lead life like Lord Buddha, Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of the God, and Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Ambedkar. Even though he studied in America, Russia, Britain, Canada, received a lot of degrees, and he used his knowledge to that welfare of that, to the happiness of that poor people. And by this, that's why he worked hard to establish that Indian constitution. Through that, all the people get the comfortable life to lead free from that sorrows and suffering in this world. So all the people, whoever is God is with the people, whoever lives for that poor people, and God is with them. And need not go to any temple, and no one is, they will not allow you enter into the sanctum. What is in that? Statue is there, but nothing is that. Real power of the God is that invisible, that will loves very much to live in our heart and mind. Thank you so much, friend. Realize that the birth of the greatest personality like Lord Buddha and Lord Jesus Christ and Lord Muhammad, Lord and the statesman Mahatma Gandhi and Abraham Lincoln, eradicate Abraham Lincoln and pass that strong bill to prohibit that racism in America. That's why America being is the #1 country in this world. It is, and also Anna Kamarajar and Ambedkar, Dr. Ambedkar, and many more people, and Periyar, and all the people, those who lived for that welfare of that whole nations, and their spirit will take rest with the presence of that God. Thank you, friend, for watching this video. I hope you will subscribe and share and like my videos with your friend. Thank you so much. Bye.